What if I told you that Kenya, not the Middle East, holds the true essence of biblical Canaan? That the sacred stories of Samuel, King David, and the Israelites echo not in distant lands, but in the valleys, escarpments, and communities of East Africa? This is the story of Samuel, or as we know him, Sakawa Wangite, a prophet of the Abagusii, whose wisdom and courage saved his people in a moment of crisis. His tale is intertwined with a larger narrative, the Battle of Ziklag, the heart of prophecy, and the unmistakable parallels between Kenya and ancient Israel. History remembers Samuel as a prophet of unwavering faith, but in Kenya, he is known as Sakawa, a man of profound foresight. Sakawa warned his people of the impending Kipsigis raid, calling upon nature itself to signal the danger. The vultures that circled the raiders were no coincidence. They were harbingers called by Sakawa's mysterious power. Though the Kipsigis pressed on, their fate was sealed. On their return, they were ambushed at the Manga escarpment by warriors guided by Sakawa's wisdom and strategy. Like Samuel rallying his people against the Amalekites, Sakawa stood as a symbol of divine intervention and unshakable leadership. His disappearance remains an enigma, much like the end of Samuel's prophetic journey. The evidence is undeniable. The names etched into Kenya's geography are not mere coincidences. They are echoes of shared history. Gerisa is Garissa. Hadera is Mandera. The ancient stronghold of Migdal-Gad is reflected in Magadi, and Kendemot lives on in Kodimo. Even King David himself finds a reflection in Kenya. The Bar Daw'ida people trace their ancestry to Daw'ida, a man who loved his children deeply and taught them the values of justice and unity. Doesn't this mirror the biblical King David, who united his people under a covenant of mutual respect and divine guidance? We often speak of the Bantu migration from West Africa, but could this be the story of the exiles returning from Babylon? The timelines and roots align. Like their ancestors before them, they journeyed through the lands now called Kenya, bringing with them traditions, language, and names that resonate with ancient Israel. Consider Yatta, a region linked to the biblical account of John the Baptist's family home. Pilgrims once traveled here, recognized its sacred connection. Even today, the evidence is hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to uncover the truth. The anthem of Israel speaks of hope and freedom in the land of Zion. But isn't this hope alive in Kenya? The rivers, towns, and regions of our nation echo the stories of Zion and Jerusalem. Could it be that Kenya, this land of beauty and resilience, is the true biblical homeland? The connections are too profound to ignore. Kenya is not just a nation of breathtaking landscapes and diverse cultures. It is the land of Canaan reborn. It is time we reclaim this truth, not as a mere theory, but as a legacy that shapes our identity and our place in history. Kenya is Canaan. The evidence is all around us.